The Nigeria Education Emergency Working Group in Adamawa State has raised alarm over the recurring use of school buildings as shelter for displaced persons during crisis. In a statement marking the International Day to Protect Education from Attack, the group urged the government to create dedicated temporary shelters for emergency, ensuring that schools remain safe place for learning. International and national NGOs in the education sector under the Nigerian Education Emergency Working Group recently convened partners and stakeholders to mark the International Day to Protect Education from Attack. This year's theme emphasized a renewed commitment to sustainable financing for safe schools in Nigeria. In his remarks, Stephen Madugu, focal person for the group in Adamawa State, highlighted critical areas where government efforts must be bolstered to safeguard education from various threats that have weakened its standards. He also praised Adamawa government for prioritizing education and supporting NGO efforts in strengthening the sector.
The major aim of this day is to reinstate the commitment for the protection of education against attack. We are looking at protecting both infrastructure, the human materials, and all other assets that has to do with the school development.
Dr. Umar Garba Pila, Adamawa State Commissioner for Education and Human Capital Development, highlighted the state government's significant investment in education, emphasizing its commitment to securing a brighter future for the younger generation.
The day you budget less for education, you are attacking it. The day you divert resources that's meant to take care of schools, you are attacking it. The day you deny a child a chance to be in school, you are attacking education. So there's so much that has been happening around education that we need to protect this sector because it is a critical tool that we all require for survival.
During a panel discussion and advocacy visit to the Chief of Staff to the Adamawa State Governor, the Nigerian Education Emergency Working Group pinpointed critical areas where government action is needed to safeguard education from looming threats. In response, Dr. Edgar Sunday Amos, the Chief of Staff, praised the NGOs for their dedication to education and assured them that Adamawa State government is fully aware of their concerns and committed to addressing them.
As a government, we've placed priority attention on education. We believe very strongly that education determines the direction, pace, and extent of development of any society. And we've invested heavily in education. We are also aware of the tremendous pressure on our children and their parents. And that is why our policies and programs have attempted to lift the burden of parents so that economic reasons do not become inhibitors to access to education.
Nandang Nanya Kama TV.